In my early years, people used to use the word queer, and it was always used in a derogatory sense, usually preceded by an Anglo-Saxon word beginning with F. So I always shunned away from that word. When I was about 17, I saw a play, a musical, Broadway musical, called Carousel, and there's a song in there where one of the first lines is, "You're a queer one, Julie Jordan." And I was jolted by that because I felt that somehow related to my condition. But that was that, and I tried to avoid the word queer as much as possible. In 2014, I was recovering from a major surgery, and I was depressed and didn't have anything in my life that I felt was fulfilling. And so my niece, who was always so helpful, bought me something she thought would work. And it was an Apple TV. And so I started watching it, and I became borderline obsessed with it. And one of my favorite sites is YouTube. With my interest in the theater, I followed all the kids that are performing now on Broadway, off Broadway, most musical, some dramatic actors. And they started referring to each other as queer and using other words that to me always were negative. But then it suddenly dawned on me that they're not dissing each other. They're just having a conversation. I mean, that's the way they spoke. And so I was less offended by it. Recently, there's a young performer. His name is Troye Sivan. I, even at my stage, love his music. It relaxes me. It calms me. I think he has a beautiful voice, and I enjoy it. He writes most of his own music with collaborators, and I enjoy his music. And he recently released a new album. To celebrate the release, he did a concert at the Capitol Records building in California, Los Angeles. And he did a concert on the roof, and he had an audience, a small audience there. And after the concert, there was a person from the press who was interviewing people in the audience about what they think of his music. This interviewer asked one of the young men there. He was, I think he said he was 18 years old. He was dressed in a button-down shirt, tapered slacks, and high-heeled pumps. And the interviewer asked him how he felt about Troye Sivan. He said, "I just love him. I can't get enough of him. He's so wonderful." He said, "What is it so wonderful about him?" And he said, "He's so unapologetically queer." And that opened the door for me. And I can now accept the word queer and be a part of it. When you've lived as long as I have, you realize that things change. Certainly, thought has changed, perceptions have changed, and vocabulary has changed. And what once might have been offensive may now be acceptable. And I'm sure that in the future it will evolve even more.